up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Oh, the sun is bright. What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. We are down here, honey, to talk about Married to Medicine. I made my own coffee today. Go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know you stopped by. All right. Hold on. So let's talk about Married to Medicine. I already told y'all that Contessa was going to win that. Contessa was going to win that contest. Didn't I tell y'all? I told y'all, right? Okay. I know I did. I told you. Do y'all think that they win because they're on a show, or do you think they really win? Because Teresa Giudice, she won hers. Her body was banging too. Her body was nice too. She did it. She has a nice body. I've always look at Teresa Giudice's body and be like, yeah, she has a nice little shape. Okay, let's park. I feel like I don't want to be in this parking space. Yeah, I want to be right here, but I need both hands. You know what's crazy? When I I only usually watch the videos one time during the premiere, and then when you all like timestamp, I'll go back and watch that section. And sometimes when I'm watching the video and I'm backing up, the way that the back looks, the way that it just like moves real slow, it's like real cool. But I can't see that while I'm driving. But when I'm watching it back, it looks kind of cool. Like, I don't know. Anyways, so let's talk about Married to Medicine, the Medicine Wives. Shout out to Funky Daniva. Y'all, did y'all see Heavenly and Qua going back and forth the other day on Heavenly's live? Did y'all see it? They are so crazy. Okay, where are my notes? All right, let's see. Okay, we did Love and Marriage Huntsville yesterday, right? Okay, this is Married to Medicine right here. Okay. So we start off with Quad and Anila. They're sitting there having a conversation. I think she's over at Anila's house. Yeah, she's over at Anila's house, I think. She said, when we called you from Jackie's house, Contessa was the one who was really interrogating her. And we said that. We called that out. I kept saying, I don't know what it is. A lot of y'all in the comments were, talking about the way that Contessa is like relating to Anila. I don't know what it is, but it's almost like she doesn't like her. And then I thought about when she came to their cultural celebration dressed in that Party City Egyptian Cleopatra costume. And she made a statement that we have Indian friends, and every time we go over their house, we don't have to dress up in their traditional attire. And then they went in costumes, Egyptian costumes. It's that, to me, let me tell you what it's like to me. If you had a Black cultural celebration and your white friends came with Confederate flags, right? And they said, oh, this is our heritage, right? Because that's what they say. We know what it is, right? But part of their heritage, that's what they say. It's rude. Now, I know her coming in a Cleopatra costume is not as violent as a Confederate flag, but it's disrespectful. If we're having something cultural, you don't bring something from your culture and say, well, I don't have to wear what you culturally wear. To me, I feel like if you don't want to have respect for that, then don't bring that here. If you're going to come in and be disrespectful, then if you go back and watch that episode, the way Contessa was walking through with that and it was a costume. You didn't even come anything from your heritage or your culture. You have on a costume to avoid wearing cultural garb that is actually beautiful. Like, why wouldn't you want to wear a sari? I don't know. I would. They're so beautiful. Like, why wouldn't you want to go get fitted for those dresses are beautiful. Like, the material is beautiful, but you want to go, and that's how I know it's like disrespectful, because you want to go and wear a costume. So I don't know what the fuck is up with Contessa and Anila. I don't know what it is, but it's coming. I don't know. It's something. I don't know. I don't even think it's a mismatch of personality, because they haven't really got into it or anything. But remember how disrespectful she was at the mom's party? Wasn't it her mom's party? She was just like talking loud and stuff like that, and talking crazy to who was she talking crazy to? Toya. Remember? I don't know what's up with Contessa. She said Simone was laughing the whole time. They think you staged it. And she's like, oh my God. Like, she's like, oh, shocked, you know. Do you thought you, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if she staged it. I don't know. Like, why? To me, that's sort of when she said, she was like, why would somebody put their children through that? Yeah, you ask yourself that question, because that's the logical thing, because nobody would want to traumatize their children for a joke, a prank, or whatever. Hello. I remember putting it on, but I don't remember turning it on. That's why. It's on. Jackie and Simone are over Jackie's house. I think they're over Jackie's house. What are they rolling? They were rolling something. Oh, they're making charcuterie board. Charcuterie board. Um, and Simone is rolling. She tells Cecil to show her how to roll the deli meat. He's from California. I didn't know Cecil was from California. He's from Inglewood, isn't he? Everybody from Southern California is from Inglewood, or lived in Inglewood at one time in their life, especially everybody black. Everybody black lived in Inglewood at one point in their life, in their black life. If you from Southern California, anyway, y'all get it. Those from there, okay. Miss Gomez is coming back. What? What's going on? Miss Gomez, I thought you were going to be with your family. What did they do? What was that? Was that a storyline? Just oh, maybe it was a storyline. Maybe it was like, okay, we'll just say that she's leaving and we're going to have a hard time, but she's really going down there to handle some business and she'll be back. But we'll act like she's going to leave us and we don't know what to do. And then we'll invite my mom over and she'll be here for what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And then when Miss Gomez is back, we'll act like we, begged her to come back or whatever. Now that I believe happened, because Miss Gomez, the way they made it seem, Miss Gomez was gone. Like, she was going to be with whoever. Something was going. She wanted to be with her family. She has children, her grandkids. Maybe it wasn't that. Anyway, Contessa's getting a spray tan, honey. Yes, she had to take off all her clothes. Contessa has a nice body. I knew she was going to win that contest. I told y'all. She was going to win it. Anyways, back at Simone and Jackie, their little thing, they talk about how we need to get the group back together, because what happened with the women the other day, that was just too much, y'all. That's just too much. We can't do that. So we got to come back together. So who was it, Cecil or Curtis? One of them said, Cecil I could deal with. Cecil I can deal with. I just I just, let me shut up because I don't want to start nothing. Curtis, no. Ugh, go away. Why are you here? They said they're going to Blue Ridge. Was that the same house that Atlanta girls were in? It looked like the same room. That room that they were in looked like that room that Marlo was in. Was that the same house? Y'all tell me if that's the same house in Blue Ridge. So once they get to Blue Ridge, they sit down and have a conversation with Toya about, what the objective of the event, because she came in on some bullshit already, and she got that. I think Toya is an Aries, but she got that. She on some bullshit every time, like ready, trained to go. She's just ready to go, and passive aggressive comments, slick comments, saying stuff. That's why everybody's like, I saw a lot of comments. I saw a lot of comments that were saying that, almost like, what has Toya done to anybody? Like, why is Toya getting all of this? Like, what did Toya do? And I'm like, Toya got a mouth, has always had a mouth. What do you think that they were fighting about when her and Mariah got into a fight? Because Mariah touched her hair. She did like that. She touched her hair. She said, "We're too pretty for that." Didn't Toya say that in her thing when she said, is that where she got it from? Because that's what Mariah said to her. And she did her hair like that. She said, "We're too pretty for that." I need to go back and watch that, because I feel like that's what she said. But that's what Toya said when Audra was trying to, fight her, or when she was getting up in her face. She said, "Girl, we're too pretty for that." I just put two and two together. Y'all tell me if that is what Mariah said, because she twirled Toya's hair. Toya got a smart mouth. She got a slick mouth. She always saying something. And she's always saying something. She's always saying something. And some people don't like people always saying something to them. Like, they get tired of it after a while. Girl, shut up. Why you always got something to say to me? Stop. Especially with Audra. You always got something to say. Be quiet. Do y'all think Audra already knew she was pregnant, and or did she find out she was pregnant right there on the show? What has she said? Did she really find out she was pregnant right then and there? They wanted to go downstairs and tell everybody, and then they were like, "No, we got to tell our parents first." So I'm trying to think, was that real? You saw them petty, came in there with they that's what I'm saying. You got the right you got the right couple on there. Please bring Audra, because Audra's not in the beginning, is she? Audra needs to come onto the show. Why they come in their champion sweatsuits? Y'all the right kind of petty. Y'all the right kind of petty, and be like, "We here," not with a smile on your face, not like, "Ooh, we petty. You see us with our champion," like nothing ever. This is what we wear, because this is what we wear. But you got something to say about it. You got something to say about it. Oh, it was so funny the way Heavenly and Quad and them showed up. Okay, so everybody else is at the house. The house is huge. It looks like a hotel. It looked like a damn hotel from the outside. It is so big. I think it's the same house from Atlanta. Anyway, Heavenly, Quad, Audra and Martin, they come in, but they come in all loud and stuff. Like, here comes the party. Damon is coming tomorrow. And then Anila Anila and Kieran showed up. I felt like it was a little tension there. I felt like it was a little tension. It was a little awkward when Audra and Martin walked into the kitchen. That was awkward too, because they actually spoke to Eugene and Toya, and they made it seem like they didn't say anything to them. Like, Eugene was over there making lasagna. If y'all don't make Toya 30%, if y'all don't make a cookbook, I'm telling you, the way that you love to decorate, you can set up the shots. He can set up you guys set up the meal shots or whatever, hire somebody, have it done, make a nice cookbook, not no ebook, no shade, but a cookbook. Like, do something with the platform. That's why I don't understand, y'all. I don't get it. I don't get it. You know, you don't, and you know what the thing is? Nobody's telling you like, oh, because you have a platform, you need to make a job out of it and find some way to make some money out of it. No, but you should. Because why are you wasting that opportunity for people to support you? I think that some people don't, you know, it's okay to not want to be like, I'm not an entrepreneur. I don't want to work. I don't want to be working. I don't want to be worried about employees. I don't want to do that stuff. Some people don't want to do that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's Toya. I feel like that's Toya. She just don't want to do it. She got the perfect little setup. But as a homemaker, right? As a housewife, a cookbook, but the thing that you guys kind of like break those gender roles where Eugene is he's domestic, and that's fine, and it's wonderful, and it's great, and you love to design and decorate, and everything has to be classy and extravagant. So set the shots up. Say, these are the meals my husband makes. It's so good. It's so good because they really have, a lot of people have a problem with you, the way that Eugene and Toya is lazy. Eugene is the one, and he's like, I'll do what. Did you hear her when she said, do you want me to unpack for you? And he was like, no, like that's not their thing. Some wives will, you know, do that for, I don't know why y'all do that. Y'all act like it's like being nice, but if you're always the one doing it, like, does your husband offer to unpack your suitcase? You'll be like, no, I'll do it. But then why do you want to do it for him? Let him do it. Like, that's the part, that's the part that kind of fucks with me with that. But anyways, I love the fact that they have that kind of relationship. There's no gender roles. We're not worrying about anybody making plates or anything like that. And she's literally a housewife, but she doesn't do like what you would, your idealized version of a housewife. She's not cooking all the time. What did Rodney say? Shout out to Rodney the Voice. She was over there popping cans the other day. Bitch, popping cans, okay? Meals my husband makes for our family. There we go. If you don't want to say for me, right? Include the boys. Include Ashton and Avery, okay? What did the Contessa's daughters call them? Demons? What she call them? Devils? Evil? They seem like nice little boys. That little party they had was so cute. And you see the way that Toya did that party. You see the way she did that party. The way she decorated and had, you know, she has a vision. I don't know why she doesn't do it. I don't know. I want 30% though. I do. Girl. Because it's a fucking good idea. It really is. It really is. It really is. Heavenly went over to Toya and told her she wanted to apologize. And I don't have any excuse for what I did. I was wrong, she said. She said she was crying a lot. She doesn't like to cry a lot. She said she doesn't like to cry a lot. Toya said, you know, well, your mother passed, so, you know, you really do have a reason to be crying, you know? And she was like, no, but I don't like to cry. And she said, girl, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine. Toya started getting emotional too. She says, that's not a reason to act out. I was wrong. She says, well, if you don't show, what she said, if you don't show compassion for somebody losing a parent, you're an asshole. It's true. It's true. You an asshole. Some people just, I'll be that. Okay? But that's what it is. So Audra and Martin take a pregnancy test. They find out Audra is pregnant. They've been doing their fertility, sage and the poom poom and everything like that, honey. They got the fertility god over there, baby. She was pregnant. I wonder why they wanted to get pregnant so fast after getting married. I wonder how that, people plan their families the way they want to plan their families, but they obviously were planning. They had the fertility gods and the sage and stuff. So I wonder what that was like, what their plan is or was to have a baby so quickly after getting married. I wonder what that was. Has anybody asked Audra that? Because I'm really curious. Because I figured, like, when people get married, I feel like 5 years is a good span before you start having children, since most marriages end in, well, I'm saying in a marriage, but a lot of people don't get married and have kids. But if you have to be with somebody, I say at least 5 years before you decide to have a child. And then if you're married, I feel like you want to be together and not worried about another person for 5 years, kind of get like a cool little foundation. Because most marriages end in divorce with on an average of 8 years. But y'all be in a hurry. I don't know what for, but anyway, I would like to know why they planned it that way. Anila shows up. It was real awkward. It was. That lasagna looked really, really good. They're sitting at the table, and they're talking about the break-in, and I think they just bring it up. I'm trying to remember. I think they just bring it up, and then Toya says that she's sorry that it happened to them. And then she said something, and she said, girl, I don't know what you do. I don't know you. Oh, you tried to say that it was fake or that I staged it. She said, I don't know you. I don't know what you do. I don't know what you would do. Well, she's basic to me. It sounds like they're questioning. It is a question of somebody's character to suggest that they would plan their own whatchamacallit, right? It is also a question of somebody's character to accuse them, hello, of getting your house broken into. So while Anila, you want to be upset because Toya said you staged it, but bitch, she has a right to be upset because bitch, you said I had something to do with it. So bitch, we just gonna be looking at each other like Puffy and the other dude on the stage. Cause girl, both of us have a right to be mad. If you gonna question my character, bitch, I could question your character. If you say that I'm the one that had your house, I put a hit out on your house and had it staged up, I'ma say you faked it. Now what? Now we looking at each other, bitch. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all understand what I'm saying? That's why I don't feel like, you saying somebody, that's a question of somebody's character. It's the same shit as saying that somebody was setting somebody up for premeditated RAPE. Right? Like Portia and Phaedra did to Candy. That's a question of somebody's character and could have ruined her life. If Candy was a man, it would have been over for Candy for maybe about 6 months, because they don't really punish men. You see Joe Button. Let me shut up. That's going to be on a Hot Topics. But anyway, I don't know what you do. I don't know you. You want to blame me for putting a hit out on your house and having your house broken into? I'm going to say that you faked it. So while you shocked and appalled, I'm shocked and appalled too, bitch. Girl, get the fuck out of here. Girl, Anila, go somewhere. That's the crazy part. That's what the crazy part, girl. You acting like you shocked because somebody's questioning your character when you really sitting up here acting like I had somebody break into your house. If I had somebody break into your house, you faked your house getting broken into. So everybody's character can be questioned. All right, and let's see how that works out for everybody. Anyways, y'all, that was the end of the episode. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.